Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey and Spencer Hughes here on the Daybreak Show. On the phone line, got a great community supporter, and she is doing a lot of good, and you're going to start seeing a lot of this around the community. Dawn Myers on the phone line right now. Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning.
Good to talk with you, and we have been communicating off and on over the last couple of weeks about a very cool project, and as we learn a little bit more about it, I learned a little bit more about it this morning. You are getting all sorts of community buy-in to help show our support for those senior students in sports who weren't even able to go out for some of their first practices, their first games. It's all been canceled, but you found a way, and with some great partnerships, you're going to be able to support and kind of just give a good, we understand it's been a tough year, but we appreciate what you were going to do. Is that right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
It was really somebody else's idea that they posted on Facebook from a different city, and I shared it too, and then some other people started sharing it, and I was like, why not? Why not, Shelton? Why can't we get that here?
So talk to me a little bit about what you've found and then who all you've brought in for this.
What I did was I went ahead and I messaged the athletic director, Trevor Leopold, and he let me know that Cooper Studios took all of the spring sport pictures, but they weren't able to get to baseball and soccer. They were scheduled, but then COVID hit, and so they didn't get their pictures. Mm-hmm. But what they did is for the seniors that played last year, they were able to use last year's pictures.
Okay.
But for baseball, boys soccer, tennis, track, fast pitch, and golf, really we focused just on the spring sports because all of the other sports and clubs, they were at least able to don their uniform, step on the field, they got to perform.
Yeah.
Even though they may have missed out on their state competition, they were still able to represent the school and perform.
Yeah. Gosh, what a tough time for everybody right now.
Yeah, it really was.
So Cooper's,
there's been a lot of people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that. There's been a lot of people that have had to come into play to make this happen. Cooper Studios was huge. They donated all the artwork. I contacted Jeff Neely at The Shopper. He has supported all of my other activities I've done in town, and he's doing it for me at cost, which is huge. Mm-hmm. I did have to get a hold of PUD because you have to have permission to get on the pools. And they suggested I got a hold of the Mesa County Chamber because they have pool contact agreements with the PUD.
Oh, for the hanging baskets.
Yes. Yeah. There's
cool.
only 116 pools that are available. And so even if we wanted to try and recognize all seniors, it wouldn't be possible in town. There's just not enough pools.
Sure. And
even then, the chamber, that 116, their flowers are going on the majority of them. So
how many are we going to see out there?
It's going to be about 50 banners. I think there's about 43-ish of the pictures, the athletes themselves. Uh-huh. And then we have other banners that are shout outs to all the seniors, not just the spring sports. So the banners are very cool looking. So Cooper did a phenomenal job.
Oh, they always do a great job with everything they work on. So where are we going to see these? There's some banners up and down Olympic Highway North. We've seen some like "Welcome to Shelton" signs. There's some train signs up and down there. Or is it where all the where some of the hanging baskets are going to be, or just kind of spread around?
I think it's going to be spread around because at 50 poles is a lot of poles.
Yeah.
So it's going to be on the main roads, though. It's not going to be off on side roads. So, and that's going to be up to the chamber and the city as to which poles they get hung on.
Well, that's a really cool thing. And when are they going to start going up?
Let's see. The banners were actually ordered on Monday, and they come in on Thursday. And the city still needs to schedule it. They need to schedule their guys. So it's really up to the city as to when they can get it into their schedule. Mm-hmm. So.
That's cool. Well, good on you. Good for you to decide to spearhead this thing. That's really cool.
Yeah, I really have to say that it's the community that's making this happen. It's not necessarily me. I just I spurred the idea.
You, Cooper Studios, the Shopper, PUD, the Chamber, all sorts of folks have gotten behind this, and it's going to be really cool to drive around as the weather gets nicer. We'll see the hanging baskets. We'll see the senior signs. Are they going to be up, through the end of what would be the school year or further? Or?
That's what I'm hoping. It's the school year or whenever, at least through the school year, but they actually have to schedule to take them down too. So,
okay.
So I don't know if they're going to end up being up until the baskets come down, which would be a really long time.
Yeah, it would.
But my goal is to actually get the banner to the child that had it up. Because that would be kind of neat.
Oh, yeah. That would be cool. Awesome. Well, Dawn, again, good on you for doing this. I know you've got other pokers in the fire that you're working on around the community. I'm sure we'll talk about that later. But I hope you can maintain you and your family's health and safety. And good for you for doing this. That's really cool. It's going to be a great thing for the seniors to see.
Yeah, I hope so. And there's a lot of things going on for the seniors. So
yeah.
It's pretty cool seeing what the community's done for these kids.
It really is. Dawn Myers on the phone line this morning here on the Daybreak Show. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and we'll talk again real soon.
Great. Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. Thank you. And one more final note on this great program that Dawn is getting spearheaded out there in our community. She wanted to make sure that everybody knew, too, that our community credit union supported this project by donating $1,000. So a big thanks again to our community credit union, the Shopper, Cooper Studios, the PUD, the Chamber, and to Dawn for getting this all out there for our seniors in the sports for spring. More Daybreak coming up.